In America, we love our cocktails, and our country produces some of the most well-known spirits across the globe. But did you know there are world craft spirits being created right here in your own backyard? Craft distillers are reshaping and growing this industry. Here are the stories of the men and women behind this movement, right here on Craft Spirits Nation. Father and son BN and Nikhil started exchanging tequila as gifts to one another. Their passion turned into a business venture creating Blue Nectar Spirits. We met this father-son duo at J. Baldwin's in Clinton Township, and they told us their tequila story.
When you mingle family and business, it's a unique situation, and my dad is one of my mentors, and we've got a great working relationship. Obviously, we've got a great family relationship.
Tequila is the fastest growing spirit in North America right now. So he says, Dad, if you are thinking of that, believe me, I know a lot more about tequila than you do.
Nikhil has this special blend that we can produce ourselves, and we can give this to our guests, and it's a true expression of J. Baldwin's and Testabara and Blue Nectar partnership. It really is a spirit-forward type blend that we've given, and nice smoky, nice agave notes. It's absolutely delicious.
What I'm gonna make for you today is a Paloma. So you're thinking along the lines of a margarita, a long sour style drink, but with this you use a grapefruit instead of a sour mix. We're gonna use some fresh grapefruit juice, fresh squeezed lime, everything fresh here. A little simple serve, equal parts sugar, water. So you get a nice pink, vibrant color here. So this drink should take you to your last vacation to Mexico, sitting on the beach. And there you are.
You know, what makes Blue Nectar really unique is we're a field-to-bottle tequila. So all the agaves that we use are grown surrounding the distillery. And the distillery is in a town called Amatitan, which is probably the birthplace of tequila.
So I'm with the Spiritus Group. We work with a lot of different suppliers in the U.S., and I'm proud to have this tequila as part of our portfolio. Everything they do about this product is above and beyond what the quality standards are required for Mexico. I've sold a number of different brands, and I like the craft aspect of this particular brand. Right now with craft spirits, craft beer, craft cocktails really gaining popularity, I think this is the perfect tequila to highlight those craft cocktails.
Our silver is our pure distillate of the agave. It's triple distilled, which is unique in the tequila world. Our extra blend is a blend of 6 to 8 month aged tequilas blended with 3-year extra añejo, and that's similar with our Founder's blend. It's in that vein. It's aged 1 to 2 years, and we blend in extra añejos. We use ex-whiskey and bourbon barrels to age all of our aged expressions. Instead of overpowering that agave, we have this blend process. And our fourth expression is our special craft. It's aged 6 to 8 months, and we infuse it with essential oils. Really velvety on the palate, slightly sweeter than our other expressions, but truly unique.
Alrighty, so if we're gonna start drinking this tequila by itself, I would suggest drinking it neat. And if you're gonna use ice, I would definitely try to use a larger block of ice. So a little bit like that. It pairs very well with the vanilla and the caramelization from the wood that you guys use on the back end of this. If you do an orange with a little bit of cinnamon sugar there, you get a completely different flavor profile. It's a great pairing back and forth.
So far we are doing very good. I'm very proud to say that I have a wonderful son.
We recently met with Nick Britsky, creator of Nick Drinks, and found out more about his experiences in the world of craft spirits. Nick, tell us about where we are right now.
So this hobby really has exploded. We now have a facility that we're renting where we can do videos, we can do some fabrication, and we can really just dive deeper into hosting events or fun things like that. It's still a work in progress, but there's definitely fun things to come.
So Nick, your website, Nick Drinks.
Nick Drinks.
Tell us what we can find on there.
Yeah, so I do a lot of video work where I'm doing kind of the opposite. It's weird to be on the other side of this.
You're the one interviewing?
Yeah, so I'll interview different distillers and producers and people making great products. I'll also do product reviews, and I'll go to special events. But you'll also find some recipes, you'll find some gear reviews, and you'll find some great photos. I've composed some really fun photos on my Instagram page where we're doing unique takes on either what's happening in the news or kind of what's happening in the holidays.
That's great. So if I'm hosting a dinner party and I need some recipes, what can I find on your website?
Yeah, you might find some punch recipes, because punch are great for parties, but even just how to buy for a party. That is very challenging. What do you get for people? How do you know what they're gonna like? So getting a variety of offerings, you can make a number of different drinks, but then you can also save it for future parties or even by yourself.
Nick, why do you think Detroiters are so interested in this distillery movement?
I think part of it is a passion for wanting to experiment. They want to try unique flavors. They want to mix with new things. You might think it's just kind of the whiskey, vodka, bourbon, scotch, all those basic flavors. There's so many liqueurs and fortified wines that are coming out. It really is this great palette for chefs and bartenders to experiment with unique flavors, and then we get to taste all those great things.
And Michiganders really love beer. Do you think that beer started the movement as well, or was affiliated with the movement?
Oh, I think so. I mean, craft beer has exploded with flavors and tastes and textures. So I think the same thing wanted to happen with spirits as well. We have actually over 30 distilleries that have popped up, making a number of different products, not just things that are local. We're really becoming this great cocktail mecca in Michigan.
Well, thank you so much for spending the morning with us.
Thank you.
Now we want to show you some delicious craft cocktail recipes. Let's start off with this amazing Faygo craft cocktail. First, start with a glass of ice. Then add 1.5 ounces of citrus-infused vodka. Next, you'll need 3 ounces of Faygo's original red pop, and then 3 ounces of your favorite raspberry ale. Top it off with ice, a quick stir, and some fresh lemon. It really doesn't get much more delicious than this Faygo Red Pop Raspberry Ale Shandy.
The engine of Detroit has never been idle. Every day steam rises from the Motor City Underground. Each drop of Detroit Steam Vodka is handcrafted with the same passion that went into the foundation of this city. We will not falter in our dedication to bring you a product that embodies the spirit of Detroit. This is Detroit Steam Vodka.
Warning, the artists at Hair Mechanics are highly skilled professionals. Having your services performed anywhere else may result in a bad hair day.
Because while there's many places you can get a haircut,
can I help you?
There's only one place built by guys, for guys, and powered by talented girls, and that's Hair Mechanics, where the artists perform a long list of man maintenance needs in an environment that will amaze you.
Check us out at hairmx.com and visit one of our 9 locations for a hair-raising experience.
Affordable luxury are words that don't typically go together, except when you're talking about the pre-owned vehicles from M97 Auto Dealer. For over 35 years, the family-owned M97 Auto Dealer has helped Metro Detroiters ride in style without going broke, all thanks to their great financing and great customer service. To find out more and to search their inventory, visit m97autodealer.com today.
The new year has come and gone. The parties are over, and so are most of our New Year's resolutions. That means now is the perfect time to make a new commitment to your future and take a look at Northwestern Tech, where you get the skills to be a heating and cooling tradesman in 10.5 months. And where you have a new rewarding career before next year's parties even begin. Northwestern Tech, the HVAC school that works.
Welcome back to Craft Spirits Nation. Let's head over to another one of our favorite distilleries, Rusted Crow.
This is our 3rd year at Open. Actually, Joe Schiebel is the owner. This used to be an auto repair shop, and he decided to create a distillery with his creative design background. He lived in Dearborn Heights, and I was in Garden City. We just happened to, fate pulled us into the same place at the same time. That's why I always tell people why I wanted to get into it. I was always the guy that was mixing things to see how they tasted, so I felt it was always in my calling, mixing different potions and concoctions, I call them.
I drive by here every day, and I've become a regular customer.
You know, the people here are fantastic, the drinks are fantastic. You know, I promote this place with a lot of my friends at work. A few of my friends at work now come here, so overall it's a great place.
I like Rusted Crow just because of the people that are here. Fantastic people. You know, they basically show off the drinks. They make a very good job of going through and making these fine drinks. They actually go through and quite the process, you know, to make it so it's absolutely just perfect.
Our moonshine is straight corn and sugar mash. So all we do is, you know, cook down the corn, get it to convert all the sugars and starches, add the sugar to increase the alcohol content, and let it ferment with a general baker's yeast, just like they would do, you know, down south in the backwoods, like, you know, you see in other TV shows. Similar recipe I actually learned, you know, from a family member. You know, that was kind of how I got the first lessons of how to make moonshine. And then I transferred, you know, what I saw over to here on a larger scale. The rum is Davy Jones rum. So it showcases the owner's wife, Tiffany. She's actually the mermaid on the bottle. So it's pretty cool to have a pirate mermaid on the bottle. It's really unique label. It's a basic cane sugar rum. So, you know, we ferment just a bunch of cane sugars. We do have a Jamaican rum blender that we have just to give it a little more spice and pizzazz to it. The gin is a good balanced blend of citrus and botanicals. We use juniper, cardamom, coriander, lemon, and lime. And it definitely has a well-rounded balance, not too much piney flavor from the juniper. It's a really good starter gin, we like to call it. It's similar, almost like a flavored vodka, because we make our gin from our vodka, is what is our base. This is our 100-gallon pot still. We are doing our first run with our column with our vodka. So what we did was we fermented corn, and to make our base, we start with a distiller's beer. So essentially, we're going to take beer, heat it up to boiling temperature, about 172 degrees, and that is going to turn into a vapor, which will travel up our column. Each level plate is going to condense that liquid to get more and more impurities out, increasing the alcohol content. And then eventually it's going to travel down our column and cool down. So it's going from a liquid to a gas, back to a liquid, and then we'll collect it and put it in a bottle for people to consume. That's kind of our expression in the industry, is we want something that really stands out when you see the wall of bottles, and you got to catch people's attention. So that's what we aim to do at Rusted Crow.
Michigan is home to many craft spirits, and we wanted to share with you a few more of our favorites. Ballantine Distilling Company, located in Ferndale, offers award-winning vodka, gin, and whiskey. Ballantine selects the best ingredients, distills in small batches, and takes care in every single step of the process, using old-world techniques that haven't changed in centuries. There are no computers controlling the stills, just a sense of taste and smell to determine the cuts. Two James Spirits, located in Corktown, is the first licensed distillery in Detroit since Prohibition and is committed to producing only the highest quality, environmentally conscious, handmade spirits. Utilizing locally sourced agriculture products with the aim of revitalizing the community and reinforcing the craft product movement, bourbon, rye, vodka, gin, and other whiskeys are their specialty. New Holland Brewing is well known for its beers, but there are also spirits in the air. New Holland's co-founder Brett Vanderkamp discovered world-class rum on a surfing trip to Puerto Rico and never looked back. He returned to Holland with a mission: to create spirits that live up to this artful way of life and to share them with the world. In addition to rum, New Holland offers whiskey, gin, liqueurs, and vodka. Finally, we have the Ann Arbor Distilling Company, which creates all of its award-winning spirits from its ingredients that are sourced here in the state of Michigan. This collaboration with Michigan Farms offers the very best inputs, creating products that are meant to change how you experience spirits. Seasonal gins and vodkas and coffee liqueurs are just some of the beverages offered by this young company. Detroit played a major role in the production and distribution of alcohol during Prohibition in the 20s. Specifically, the Eastern Market acted as a headquarters for alcohol being brought over via the Detroit River from Windsor and the DeQuinder Cut. Detroit City Distillery now makes spirits legally, right here at the Eastern Market.
Detroit City Distillery is a small distillery located in the Eastern Market, and we make everything from scratch. So we make whiskeys, we do rye, bourbon, we make a lot of different gins and vodka, and it's really about collecting the best ingredients from around Michigan to make spirits. And by doing that, it's a great way to celebrate Detroit. So all the good things, all the great history of where we came from and where we're going, there's a lot to celebrate. So that's what we're about at Detroit City Distillery.
Farm to bar is kind of a mission at this distillery, and its home at Eastern Market makes it a short journey.
So if you come to Detroit City Distillery, you can expect a few things. First off, you can expect an experience, right? So you're walking into an old slaughterhouse in a little side street, you kind of have to discover it. But you get this experience, and it's all about kind of experiencing boutique, handmade Michigan spirits that all happen right here in Eastern Market. So we have a full-on craft cocktail bar where we make all these cocktails with our own spirits and everything that we procure locally from the market. You know, like I said, we make our own juices, our bitters, all those sorts of things come from literally within a 3-block radius. So you get really great spirits, great service from all our bartenders, and you know, you kind of get to experience a little microcosm of Detroit, both history and kind of new history right here at Detroit City Distillery.
Detroit City Distillery has only been open to the public for a few years, and it's already been awarded Best Bourbon for its Butcher Cut Bourbon by the American Distilling Institute. So there are definitely big things to come for this small-scale distillery.
There's such a long history here in the city of folks making things that have helped define the city. You know, for us, in a very small way, we help to kind of maintain that legacy. And when you're making spirits, you get to have fun doing it. So there's no frills, it's just Detroit in a bottle.
Now let's make another Faygo craft cocktail. Start with a glass of ice, then add 3 ounces of Faygo root beer. Next, you'll add 1 ounce of sweet cream, making sure to add it slowly. Then give it a stir. Now add 1.5 ounces of vanilla-infused Tito's Handmade vodka. Lastly, add 3 ounces of New Holland Dragon's Milk and top off with an orange slice. It doesn't get much more delicious than this Faygo Root Beer White Russian.
Here's to the tradesmen, the service techs, the installers, the HVAC guys and women, the ones that work with their hands and take pride in keeping the rest of us comfortable. They succeed with hard work and don't have much respect for those that don't. They embody the grit of their city while quietly enjoying the American dream. Here's to the drink after work tasting even better, because they know it was earned.
Hey, I ordered a large veggie with garlic herb crust.
Veggie? I thought you were more of a meat eater's man.
Oh, I am, but now I can do both. Look, flavor patch.
How does that work? What happens when that's gone?
I've got Howie bread strapped to my legs.
Flavor fanatics love us because we make our dough fresh daily and have meal deals for any budget.
Hungry?
Howie's! Flavor fanatics welcome.
Buy like the car dealers by using the exclusive M97 Auto Dealers Auction Network. Only at M97 does our staff go out to find the car you desire at lower prices than anywhere else. For over 35 years, the family-owned M97 Auto Dealer has helped Metro Detroiters ride in style at the right price. All thanks to the guaranteed financing and great customer service. To find out more and to search their inventory, visit m97autodealer.com today.
Warning, the artists at Hair Mechanics are highly skilled professionals. Having your services performed anywhere else may result in a bad hair day.
Because while there's many places you can get a haircut,
Can I help you?
There's only one place built by guys, for guys, and powered by talented girls, and that's Hair Mechanics, where the artists perform a long list of man maintenance needs in an environment that will amaze you.
Check us out at hairmx.com and visit one of our 9 locations for a hair-raising experience.
Welcome back to Craft Spirits Nation. Let's dive into some more of our favorite craft distilleries.
Tito's Handmade Vodka was started in 1995. There's never been a legal distillery in Texas before. Bought this land out here. It was in the middle of nowhere when I bought it, but the price was right, and so it's home sweet home. And so I built a little 16-gallon pot still and put it on a catfish fryer, and that was kind of the start of Tito's Handmade Vodka.
Like many of the distilleries featured on our show, Tito started small and with not much more than a dream of making delicious drinks.
You know, my granddad always told me that people like to help people that they like. And I just, go around asking friends, for help. And everybody's just like, I don't have any money, but I got like Wednesday afternoon available or something. I mean, people come out and just help me. So I've just kind of learned, don't be scared to ask for help.
You have to put the bottles on by hand, and it fills them up to the right level, and stick the caps on by hand, and stick the bottles in the cases.
So my friends would come and help me bottle at night, and then when we'd finish bottling like 60 cases or something, I'd tell them I can pay you $8 an hour, I'll give you a case of vodka. And everybody knows that nobody drinks a case of vodka by themselves, so they go home with a case of vodka after helping me for a few hours, and I'd tell them, look, share it with 20 of your closest friends, and they would. So, kind of just helped it get going right there at the beginning.
20 years after commercial production began, Tito's Handmade Vodka has become one of the most successful American-made vodkas.
I think there's a lot of things that make Tito's vodka different. We like to make vodka with some body in it, so it kind of tells a little story. We use corn, it's gluten-free. Won the Ultimate Cocktail Challenge, Best Vodka and Tonic. Won the World Spirits Competition, Unanimous Judge's Choice. Best vodka out of 72 vodkas. There's nothing better out there. If I found a better vodka, I'd drink it.
We featured Tito's Handmade Vodka in several craft cocktail creations this episode. You can find these recipes and videos on our website, craftspiritsnation.com. Here's one more delicious craft cocktail featuring Tito's Handmade Vodka. Anyone can craft a perfect Bloody Mary quickly and consistently using Zing Zang as their mixer. Start with a scoop of ice, then add 2 ounces of Tito's vodka. Next, shake the Zing Zang Bloody Mary mix, which is made from 7 vegetable juices with 14 spices and seasonings. Then fill to the top of the ice and give it just a couple of shakes. Pour that into a glass and top it off with a little of your favorite craft beer. The last step is to garnish your drink with a Vlasic pickle, some olives, a lime, and even a beef stick if you're feeling adventurous.
At Yellow Flag Productions, we do more than just create great content for our clients. We bring groundbreaking visual and audio quality to meet all your media needs. TV and video production, social media development, multi-channel marketing, live video streaming, and podcasts. Our reputation speaks for itself with 6 Michigan Emmy Awards. For more information, visit yellowflagproductions.com.
Credit unions are not-for-profit financial cooperatives, so becoming a member makes you an owner. Be more than just a banking customer. Become an owner with Diversified Members Credit Union.
Diversified Members Credit Union serves the entire state of Michigan. Anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in the state of Michigan is eligible to become a member.
Our members have access to over 30,000 fee-free ATMs nationwide.
Find out more about the benefits of ownership at dmcu.com.
When you graduate from Northwestern Tech, heating and cooling companies take notice. And getting noticed is nice, but even better when it comes with respect.
With a demand for HVAC techs and the type of money you can make in this industry, skilled tradespeople are getting the respect that they deserve.
hands-on training, experienced instructors, and thousands of Northwestern Tech graduates.
In just 10.5 months, you can have the career and the respect you deserve.
Northwestern Tech, the HVAC school that works.
Staying at home as a senior or adult with disabilities can be challenging. Get the extra help you need with Connected Care. Connected Care is a full-service healthcare agency providing medical, non-medical home care, and transportation services to clients. We provide a customized care plan matching them with qualified pre-screened caregivers. Connected Care offers assistance with daily living, therapy services, adult daycare, respite care, and non-emergency transportation. Log on to connectedcare3.com to get your free assessment. Maintain your independence with Connected Care.
Welcome back to Craft Spirits Nation. The Detroit Cocktail Classic is now in its 4th year and has established itself as Metro Detroit's premier cocktail event. It's held within 2 sheds in the Eastern Market. It features Detroit's most celebrated drinking establishments, spirits, and brands serving up craft cocktails.
We came down here because of all of the great restaurants that are offering the drinks. We've been to most of them, so we're really excited about that and just the variety. The Russet Crow is casual, the drinks are great, they're very well crafted.
The DIY work ethic in the creative space that is Detroit extends behind these bars, into these restaurants, into these kitchens that have really shown what Detroiters have become. There's a new bucket list restaurant opening up every month that you can't keep up with. Detroit City Distillery, can't say enough about those guys. Some of the best cocktails right here in Eastern Market, right in our backyard. I think some of the reasons that they make some of these great drinks is because they're using all their own brands. And so they know what they're working with and specialize in their own cocktails.
These kind of things are great because, I mean, it brings people from your locals like me from the city together with people from the suburbs and all over the place, like for events like this. And I think it's great.
Over the last 5 years, craft spirits started with just 2 Jamestown here, and now has exploded, much so that 2 million people have come through Comerica Park, and at one of my bars at Comerica Park, it is all dedicated to Michigan spirits and Michigan craft spirits.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the fantastic drinks and interesting people. I can't wait to see what the craft distilling industry in Michigan has in store. See you next time.